They pull you in, then pull away. They say one thing, and of course, what do? Exactly the opposite. Now, do you recognize this kind of dynamic? Unfortunately, we all do at some stage in our life. Okay, so remember that mixed signals are never random, and today we are uncovering the reason why this happens. This is Psychic Love Detective Case File 2. Welcome, beautiful Sagis, to the truth behind their mixed signals. Okay, a little bit about this reading. This reading is timeless, but if you're here now, of course, there is a reason. It also works for any kind of connection, like an ex, a current partner, or that's something foggy in between that is the infamous situationship. But before we begin, I would strongly suggest for you to take a moment to check the pinned comment below. And the reason why it's because it explains how to use this reading so that it will speak to you more clearly. Okay? But now let's open this case file 2. We are going to see now which kind of energy, this kind of energy does your person has towards you at the moment that you are watching this reading. So let's have a look. Unfinished symphony. So what we have here is a situation that could be an ex, could be somebody that you are still together with, but there is something that it's repeating. It's something that it keeps going on in circle. There is a repetition. Now, the repetition could very well be that this person keeps sending you mixed signals. It's always been like this. You might have confronted him or her about this, but the situation is not changing. Also, unfinished symphony could be, as I was saying, an ex partner of yours that keeps coming back and keeps going away, or things are not working, so everything is left unsaid and unfinished. That is another thing. But we will find a lot more about this reading with the rest of the reading. But as I was saying, remember that this is a general reading and it might not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And at the same time, instead, if you would be interested for a private reading for yourself, the link is in the description box below. And now let's start, and we'll see what is the first question. And here it says, what causes their hot and cold behavior? So now really we are going deep and understanding about that unfinished symphony. So what causes their hot and cold behavior? This person looks like as if he or she, so sorry if I keep saying he, but it comes more natural to me. This person could very well be a she. Okay, so I say this and I won't say it again. It's like as if they've got nettles under their feet, and what I mean by that is that they're constantly in movement, not only physically but also in their mind, in their decision. There is this need of movement. This it's like as if they are looking for something and they're never finding it, so they don't stay long enough to how could I say, to really understand the situation, a relationship. But I strongly feel that this is the way that they are. They have had this kind of attitude with all of their past relationship, and they bring it forth. The Chariot card is really that card of wanting success. Okay, and I sense that if this person is going to stop looking for more, looking for perfection, looking for whatever they're looking for, you would be the one that could really bring to them what they are looking for, because this is also the card of victory. So it's just a matter to see if this person recognizes the importance of your connection. Let's keep going. What do they really mean when they pull back? And here we have got the King of Pentacles. I sense that this person really wants to assert their, how can I say, not power, but they want to make sure that you know that they're grounded and that they're not changing their mind. Okay, this is the card of Taurus. Taurus's archetype, they could be quite stubborn and quite unremovable. Okay, so when they decide something that could be very well looking to you and rightly so, to be a movement of changing constantly, but for them that is what they are, and they are grounded in that type of movement. Okay, I don't know if I explain myself properly. What do their inconsistent action reveal about their true emotions for you? And here we've got the Fool card. This person is constantly moving, so they need fresh starts. They need their curiosity being met, and all of this person is not one to settle down. But as I said there, if they would ever decide, or if they would ever stop all of this search, you would be the one that could make them happy with that Chariot. Because with the Fool card is somebody that constantly is looking for new inputs, for new sensation, new exciting things. But the problem with the Fool is that what are they leaving behind? This is what they are not thinking. Okay, now what internal conflict creates their mixed signals? And here we've got the Tower card. They bring everything down. Their internal conflict create those mixed signals that then what do? They bring the relationships down. They make them crumble, completely gone. This person, I sense, has got some self-sabotage as well. Excuse me. Because here, yes, they want to assert that they are stubborn, this is the way that they are, take me or leave me, that kind of attitude. But also I'm sensing that this person, very, very deep down, they are looking for stability, but they are so much used to acting in this way that I was explaining to you before, searching and looking, that it's like that they cannot grasp what their soul is really looking for. Let's keep going. What are they trying to communicate energetically? So this is very interesting. Let's have a look. And here it's the Four of Cups. Well, they're trying to communicate energetically that they're never happy. A Four of Cups with the rest of the reading here is that this person, you could give them the world, but for some reason they are always looking for something else. That could be also being something that doesn't even match to what they have, but because it's novelty. And when they're tired of that, off we go, move on. Oh, one of those personalities. I am sensing a Peter Pan here, male or female. What truth they don't want you to notice? And here we have got the Page of Wands. The truth that they don't want you to notice, I strongly feel, is that this person is already talking to other people, could be even on a friendly way, okay? But they need, and I keep saying need because I'm strongly feeling that this person, at this very moment in time of their life, they cannot help being the way they are. That doesn't mean that they should think about the way that other people receives this. That is not very nice. But I don't think that they want you to notice that they are already looking on the outside, okay? Contacting and all of this, so on and so forth. So what is the real intention behind their confusing behavior? And here we have the Lovers. To always have choices, okay? Because, each card needs to be read within the whole context of the reading. And within the whole context of the feeling, that's exactly how I read, with the feelings and sensation and images that I'm getting. And so it's confusing behavior. They keep going this way because they want always to have a choice. Okay? This is the type of person that, maybe not all of them, but I wouldn't put it past them, as they would always have somebody on the standby there. I know this is quite a heavy reading, and please remember, I repeat, this is not for everybody, okay? Make sure that you don't take any decision based on a tarot reading, whatever is mine or any other tarot readers. But I feel that I'm going to leave the reading here now, Sagittarius. And if you feel like sharing what you felt during the reading while I was doing it, and also if this reading resonates with you, or maybe discussing, down below about your own relationship, you're more than welcome to leave a comment. Now, I would strongly suggest for you to take a little time to sit with what came through and allow it to unfold in its own way, because as I said, there's quite a lot to take in. And if you feel drawn to explore more, you can find other episodes from this series, and the link is in the description box below, as well as other series on the channel. And you can go and do that whenever you want, because they're all timeless now. And of course, if this reading spoke to you and you would like to stay connected, you're very welcome to like, share, and subscribe. And actually, that would really help this work continue. So thank you so very much for being here. Bye bye.